Hey Boo Buddies, it's time for a new quarter. I've got a new setup and a new look for quarter 4 for 2020, and I'm pretty excited about it. I am starting with my cover page for quarter 4, which I like to do a cutout page, and this quarter I am doing something a bit craftier because quarter 4 is all about the crafty homemade feel. So I'm starting with some blue tissue paper and I'm just gluing it in the areas that I want it to stick, and then I am cutting away the excess. I chose a haunted house and full moon for my cover theme of quarter 4 because in 2020 we are all staying home and haunting our own houses, and it just seemed to be the perfect way to commemorate 2020 with the spooky season that is here. I like to do cutout pages for my cover because when I first started bullet journaling, it was one of the first ideas I saw that really made me go, ooh, I want to try that, and I'm still happy with doing it, so I'm just going to keep doing it until it stops being fun. But it also makes it really easy for a quarter cover when I am flipping back for the next 3 months back and forth to this page. Makes it really easy to find the page that has been cut down. For the full moon, I used a bit of brown paper bag because I have accumulated quite a few of them over this last year, and I like using it as craft paper. It's a nice fun look, but also it's recycling what I already have and I don't have to go shopping for craft supplies. Then I used some washi tape that kind of looked like thatch or maybe windows to be the windows on my haunted house. And originally I was leaving my options open to try and turn this haunted house into kind of a Advent style open windows peel away activities for the quarter. I might still do that, but I haven't done that as of when this video posts. But otherwise, leaving them there just makes them look like windows, and it's a nice look for my haunted house look that I like. And the only other thing I used on this spread is a brush pen in black to give my silhouettes. The strange lighting in this video, just so you know, is because there's wildfires by where I am, and not so close that we're in any danger, but close enough that it is changing the sky and making the sun very noticeably red, and it is affecting my filming light. I tried to fix it with filters best I could, but there is just some lighting things that can't be fixed by computers. Spooky trees, creepy trees are so satisfying because I don't think it is possible to make a mistake when you are drawing them. And if you do a branch wrong, you just figure out a way to connect it, and it doesn't always have to be a nice way. It can be a twisted, creepy way that just adds to the twisted, creepy tree. And yeah, they just always look creepy when you are trying to make them creepy. So yeah, very satisfying. And then I just highlighted with a white gel pen all the places where the black and the blue tend to get a little muddy and blend together as one color, but just to make them stand out a little bit. Once I finish up, I'm cutting over the excess paper to make my cutout cover page, and when I have the excess paper cut out, I will take a pencil and I draw a border, a light border, so that I can see where I don't want any of the spread to go over, so it won't show through. For my goals page, my goals coloring page, I'm doing a sunflower theme because sunflowers right now are just a very happy, hopeful autumn flower that makes me feel really happy to look at, so I want to look at these for the next 3 months. I always like to do my quarterly goals as a coloring page where I will draw out some coloring shapes and leave them blank, and then each shape will get a goal for the quarter written into it, and then as I achieve that goal I will fill it in with color. Some of the blossoms and leaves are going to be my quarterly goals. I think I came out with 15 goals for this quarter. And of course I'll write them in off camera because those are my private goals. And then on the adjacent page I put in the trackers for the quarter, which include my word counters for my writing projects, my current writing projects, my art sales tracker, and of course my YouTube filming trackers. And again, those sales goals and writing goals are private, and I will fill in the details later, but you can get the idea of the basic shapes. Now that I've got the trackers placed, I am going to finish off the page with more blue tissue paper so that when the cover page is, when we're open to the cover page, it will be one continuous picture. For my next 2 quarter spreads, these are a bit October themed, and I have some more for November and December that I will add closer to those months, but they are part of my quarterly goals, so I guess these count and are going in this video. This first page where I'm adding more brown paper because, oh my gosh, I can't get enough of the brown paper, white paper, crafty look, especially in the fall. There's just something so fall about it. I've seen this trend quite a bit popping up on the internet. Don't ask me where I saw it first or who else I've seen it from. I've seen it a couple places. It's the autumn or Halloween bucket list. I broke mine up into 3 sections. The largest section is actually at the bottom of the page, which is all the activities that I want to do this fall, such as drink hot cider, make gingerbread, carve pumpkins, things like that. The other 2 sections are for my craft supplies that I want to keep track of and make sure that I have an inventory for all the crafts that are going on my activities list. And then the last section is actually split again into 2 playlists, one for music that I think is perfect for fall activities, such as reading or just being quiet and listening to the rain, and the other one is all the movies and shows that I want to make sure that I watch during this time, like Over the Garden Wall, and of course my favorite, Halloween Wars. I'd love if you guys would share in the comments what is all going on your Halloween or autumn bucket list this year. On this opposite page, I am putting in my Inktober tracker, where I like to have all the prompts already laid out in my journal for me, so I don't have to keep looking them up on the internet. And I'm doing an ink bottle for each day, so 31 ink bottles, and then I will write the prompts into the labels so that I can keep track of all of them in one place. And then if I do the prompt and complete the prompt for that day, I will fill in the bottles to make them look like they are full of ink. And this is the same kind of tracker I used last year for Inktober, but I don't see a reason to do something else. I couldn't think of anything else more clever than 31 ink bottles with labels. I don't feel the need to do a lot of Inktober. If the prompt moves me that day and I do it, I'm happy, but I don't get too hung up on whether or not I complete all 31 days. I would like to have continued on and set up October, since especially these last two spreads really do tie in specifically to October, and October is the first month of Q4. But as you can see, the shadows and the light from the fires is just getting way too bad, and I had to stop filming. And I guess I will finish up October on a different day and flip through what we have so far. There you have it, my Q4 setup for 2020. Thank you for watching. Until next time, Boo Buddies.